We're less than a month away now from a new Splatoon season, which means that we'll be getting a news drop from Nintendo very soon. Now, I'm not sure if they're gonna do a full-on trailer or just a Twitter reveal like last season, but either way, you can expect updates here at the channel for any news that gets revealed. So be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on all that. Anyway, like what most Splat YouTubers seem to be doing right now, it's time for me to give my hopes on what the new Sizzle season will introduce to us on June 1st. Remember, these are just my personal wishes. There are definitely some things on this list that I do not see Nintendo realistically adding. But there are also plenty of things I'm going to talk about that I do think they'll add, like this, League Battles. I won't dwell on this too long since I've already made a whole video about League Battles in Splatoon 3, but we've waited long enough. Again, this was something that was in Splatoon 2 at launch, so I have absolutely no clue why we've had to wait 9 months for it in this game. The only thing I can think of is that they're doing something special for League Battle this time. The official website did tease that there being new types of modes for League Battles. I'm not sure what that means, but if there's new types of ranked modes just for League Battle, then I guess I could see why it's taking so long to develop. But the bottom line is, we need League back. Anarchy Open is way too painful nowadays. Next, let's talk weapon kits. Now, I'm not going to give a full list of 10 whole kit predictions that I think they're going to add this season, but I'm definitely hoping for a few. Of course, I'm obviously hoping for the light tetradualies, but I'm not going to get my hopes up on that one. I know this thing is probably going to get Sprinkler again, but I'm crossing my fingers that it actually gets a decent special this time. Trizooka, Inkjet, Kraken, even Ultra Stamp would be good on this thing. Just please, Nintendo, don't do this to us again. Now, let's get into some weapons that I actually am expecting for the season. First, I really think we need a new Splat Dualies kit. I'm predicting the M-Parries to get Inkjet again, and for the sub, I'd like Curling Bomb, but since Nintendo likes to mesh kits from previous games together, I can see them giving it Burst Bomb. And if that's the case, this is going to be a powerful weapon. Next up is something that I'm pretty sure everyone wants. It's time for a new Splatana Wiper and Tri-Stringer kit. Of course, there's always the possibility of them introducing a brand new type of Splatana or Stringer, and while I definitely think that's going to happen in the future, I don't think we'll get it this season. For a new Splatana Wiper kit, I would love to see something like Splat Bomb and Kraken. That's my dream kit, but just like Tetra, there's a variety of aggressive specials that can work well on it. As for other weapons, I'd love to see a new Ballpoint kit, a new Heavy, a new H3, a new Galuga, a new Flingza, and a new Nautilus. Oh yeah, and where the heck is that gold Dynamo roller? That's been in the game's files since launch. In the very first new season of Splatoon 3, the Chill season, they introduced new main weapons. In the current season, aka Fresh season, we got new special weapons. So for the new Sizzle season, I think we'll be getting 2 new sub-weapons. As for what these could possibly be, I have no idea. When I try to think of new sub-weapon ideas, I can't really think of anything that wouldn't be too overpowered without being too similar to something that's already in the game. But hey, I'm sure Nintendo will think of something. If you guys have any ideas for potential new sub-weapons, let me know down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. As for stages, I assume we'll be getting 1 new stage and 1 returning stage. For a returning stage, I think it'll be a Splatoon 1 stage this time, and my prediction is Bluefin Depot. But if I got to pick, I'd really like to see either the Reef or Humpback Pump Track return from Splatoon 2. I'm also going to make a prediction that this will be the season that finally adds new battle music. We already got a new Splatfest battle theme recently, so now I think it's time that we get some for the main battles too. Now, of course, we can't forget about Salmon Run. I don't really post Salmon Run content here on the channel, but I do play it pretty frequently, so there's definitely some things I would like to see. We didn't get a new Salmon map last season, so I'm hoping we get one this season. If they're going to bring a map back from Splatoon 2, I'd love to see Salmonid Smokeyard return. That was my favorite one by far. But an entirely new map would be pretty cool too. I'm also certain that we'll get a new King Salmonid, with a big run taking place towards the beginning of the season to reveal it. I don't really care what this new King Salmonid looks like, but I do have a hope for it. In contrast to the 2 massive King Salmonids that we already have, I'd like to see a much smaller one. Like, really small. The size of an inkling, in fact. The special that this King Salmonid will be based off of would be Zipcaster. Just imagine this tiny little boss zipping all around the stage. They would have a lot less health than Kohozuna and Ouroboros, but they'd also be a much harder target. It would be cool if this was a ninja-themed King Salmonid. I don't know, this might be annoying as hell to fight, but I think it'd be pretty funny and also creative. Well, that pretty much covers all the big things that I'm hoping for in this upcoming season. Of course, there's some smaller things like gear and emotes, but I don't really have any particular preferences for those, so I don't have much to talk about other than I hope they're cool. But now that you've heard my hopes for the Sizzle season, let me hear yours. Comment down below all of your wishes for the upcoming season, because I'm genuinely curious what everyone thinks. But as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and consider subscribing as it helps me out a lot. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to go play Zelda Tears of the Kingdom now, so I don't know when I'll post again, but yeah, see ya!